Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mac, and until Christmas, we're going to do 2 extra bonus episodes every week. 5 good news Christmas stories. Here's Aster Ireland.
Imagine the surprise and delight akin to discovering a forgotten bill in a winter coat, only to find this experience profoundly magnified. In Kansas City, a businessman of substantial means has anonymously dedicated himself to spreading festive cheer for over a decade. Each year, accompanied by local officers, he visits various cities, delivering a financial windfall between $100,000 to $200,000, all in crisp $100 bills. His target? Those burdened with the weight of the world on their shoulders, individuals where a glimmer of hope seems distant. His charitable acts serve as a beacon of kindness, an ethos he believes should be the cornerstone of humanity's mission. His identity remains a guarded secret, but his impact is unmistakably felt, leaving a trail of joy and speculation on where he might appear next during the holiday season. Even amidst their mischievous antics, our furry friends manage to elicit joy and chuckles from us. Palika recalls a particularly endearing episode that occurred after she took in 5 kittens post-Thanksgiving. Not yet 8 weeks old, they were delicate and shy, in dire need of nurturing care. Palika had optimistically placed a live Christmas tree in her living room, not expecting the little ones to stir up any trouble due to their tender age. With the tree partially adorned, a phone call drew her out of the room. Upon her return, she found her trio of dogs positioned before the tree, gazing intently at it. Taking a moment to observe, Palika soon realized the branches were rustling with activity. Despite their initial apprehension and slender frames, the kittens reveled in their adventure among the branches, as Palika fondly recalls. They scaled and explored the tree's interior, with the occasional appearance of a tiny black face framed by bright eyes peeking out from the foliage. While acknowledging the inherent risks of kittens frolicking in a Christmas tree, such as potential falls, the temptation of chewing on electrical wires, or the ingestion of ornaments or tinsel, Palika ensured their play was monitored. This playful escapade provided not only amusement for the kittens, but also immense happiness to Palika. "That was my Christmas gift to them," she fondly remarks. Back in 1958, a young high school teacher from Beatty, Nevada, embarked on a journey to Idaho in a 1951 Hudson, eager to celebrate Christmas with family. Nearing Fillmore, Utah, disaster struck. A radiator hose gave way, and the car began to overheat. This teacher, determined not to be deterred, hitchhiked to Fillmore, where a helpful Chevron station owner named Dan Brinkerhoff dispatched a tow truck to rescue the beleaguered Hudson. Upon inspection, it became clear that the overheating had caused significant damage. The engine head had warped. Without hesitation, Dan contacted a salvage yard and found the necessary part. The teacher traveled by Greyhound bus to acquire it, and then returned to Fillmore. Though it was now well into the evening and the station had closed, Dan worked tirelessly into the night, repairing the car while the teacher caught some sleep in the back seat. After several hours, Dan nudged the teacher awake with the good news: the car was ready. When the time came to discuss payment, Dan simply waved it off, asking for nothing for his labor or the part. Due to Dan's selflessness, the teacher made it home for the holidays, a journey made memorable by an act of kindness that would resonate for years to come. In a clever response to the challenge of flooding, a woman in Yorkshire harnessed the potential of surplus Christmas trees. She set up a business that offers a sustainable solution, renting out potted Christmas trees of various species. After the holiday season, her company collects the trees and gives them a new lease on life, growing them on until they become too large for home use. These mature trees are then strategically planted on valley slopes to act as natural barriers against floodwaters. The initiative has caught the attention of the local community, particularly in areas prone to flooding, where the impact of such natural defenses can be most beneficial. Sarah Tompkins, the founder, began with a modest plantation of Christmas trees. As the trees reach heights unsuitable for the average living room, they're relocated to the upper reaches of the valley. This not only prevents flooding, but also offers an eco-friendly twist to the traditional Christmas tree cycle. The concept quickly evolved from an eco-conscious project to a successful business model, as residents saw the dual benefits of their festive purchases in waste reduction and flood prevention. Tompkins shares that customers grow fond of their trees, often requesting the same one each year, likening it to watching a member of the family grow. It seems that Christmas lights have an unexpected appeal. As a snack, at least for the squirrels at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. These furry residents were spotted nibbling on the wires of Christmas lights. This penchant for wire chewing is a constant challenge, and the zoo's groundskeepers have been employing a variety of inventive strategies to deter the persistent squirrels. Among these attempts was the application of hot sauce to the wires, which unfortunately did not dissuade the determined creatures. The squirrels' taste for decoration has led to an annual expense of about $5,000 for the zoo. Those were your 5 heartwarming narratives of Christmas spirit for the day. Thanks to Johnny Mac for sharing the spotlight. I'm Aster Ireland, wishing you a day filled with joy and peace.